I'm Jeremy Evans, I'm the Managing Director of Marketing Delivery, a company I set up 10 years ago in 2007 to work with car dealers. So we take data from about 450 car dealers every day, and we keep them in touch with their customers by using the clever technology that we've currently got and that we're developing. So we're uniquely placed in the industry because we take data from multiple sources for our clients. So a car dealer would typically have 2, 3, 4 systems that they enter customer data into and vehicle data. We take all of that, process it together, and then put that out through one point of contact so that we can keep them in touch with their customers across any media that they want to, but all the data comes into one point. So the main reason for us looking for an external partner was that I wanted a dedicated research and development resource. Whenever we add resource to the existing in-house team, it gets taken up with the business as usual stuff. We're growing fast as a company, and every time we add resource to come up to help us with some of the good ideas that we've got, it gets pulled into the business as usual stuff because of the growth of the business. So I decided to take a look at establishing a completely separate research and development team that could work solely on R&D projects and not get sucked into the daily running of the business, so that we could move our technology forward. And through a bit of research, I came across Godel and kind of explored that opportunity. The slight concern I had when we started the project was we don't know what we don't know. So we've got a very skilled team of developers in their field in what they do for us already. This new project was going to require skills we don't have in-house, and we're not maybe in a position to take the technical lead on our project. The person I spoke to at the other company that Godel were working with kind of assured me that he didn't think that would be a problem, because the people at Godel would be able to recommend the right technology to use, and that kind of gave me a bit of confidence to say, well, yeah, let's give it a go.
I'm Simon Penny, I'm the Operations Director for Marketing Delivery. What I find really good working with them is that because we have the daily stand-up, it really gives us a constant update of where we are. It's very structured, so we know exactly where we are and where we're going and what steps we're going to take to get there. And also to be able to map it out in its entirety, but actually only take a small bit. It means we can really focus ourselves on exactly what task is at hand, rather than trying to get buried in the big picture of how we're going to build this huge product.
So until now, we've been reliant on using third-party software and making them adapt to our way of working and the data that we hold and the processes that we run for our clients. And that can be quite frustrating at times, and it can be quite long-winded at times. We really decided that we wanted a platform of our own, that we could have freedom and flexibility to develop as the years go by. So the project with Godel is about replacing our current third-party platforms with a proprietary platform of our own, all based around content management for social media, email, SMS, and whatever form of communication comes next, because consumers are changing, the challenges of communicating with consumers is changing, and we need to be able to react to that quickly and take new ways of communicating with customers to our clients before anybody else does.
So my name's Gee, and I'm a project manager with a focus on social media. I found it fantastic. They really broke down each element of what we were doing and explained it really thoroughly.
So using a nearshore resource for us means we get the benefit of flexible team of people with skills that we wouldn't have in-house and skills that we can employ as and when we need them. The daily video conferences help with that massively, so they are really part of our team, whereas I don't think that would be possible if it was a bit further offshore and a bit more remote. So the nearshore option for us gives us that flexibility, access to basic skills that we maybe wouldn't have or would have to commit to for a much longer term, but also close enough that they can feel part of the team. We've given them lots of non-technical briefs about features and functions we want from our platform, and they've had to go off and research how to make that happen. So the innovation that they've had to demonstrate really has been how to figure out this stuff and how to make it happen. So they've had to look at Facebook and Twitter APIs. They're researching all sorts of different components for us to figure out how to do the crazy ideas that we come up with that we want to be integrated into this new platform. So Agile was completely new to us. Our current development team use very much more traditional kind of methods of development, coming from backgrounds in kind of big data handling, financial services, places like that. Agile development, very new to us, as I said, and really opened up our eyes to some different ways of working. We have adopted some of the working practices across not just our current development team in-house, but also our delivery team and our account management team, with a real focus on deliverables and timescales. So it's really helped us just take another look at ourselves as a business and how we operate. So the success of the team comes from the daily integration with our existing team. So we video conference with them every day, which means we know exactly where they are, what they're doing, how they're doing it, conversations between the existing developers and the Godel team and the members of the rest of the team here at Marketing Delivery who are involved in that particular part of the project. So that's given us confidence in the team from a really early stage. We've added an extra developer already to the team because we were kind of confident that we were on the right track with them. So really having that team integrated and feeling like an extension of the existing Marketing Delivery team has been a big success.
To be able to get that update every day has been fantastic, really. To have a consistent update all the time. For the rest of the team, it's not really impacted them. We've obviously had discussions about what we want from the product, but most of it is between myself and Godel as to how we're going to implement that and build that part of the product.
What working with Godel has allowed us to develop has really changed the way that we work in the social media team. And because we've got the actual developers at the end of an email, we're finding it really easy to sort of fix any glitches or make any changes that benefits us.
There's a couple of areas really. Obviously they're bringing their knowledge to us that we haven't got. We don't know how to build such a thing, but also bringing their passion for it as well, because although it's a product they're building for us, they really are quite passionate about what they're doing. So that's been quite eye-opening really, I suppose, that they're passionate about what they're actually getting involved in building.
I hope we can use the Godel team as our permanent research and development resource, because it's clear to me that that's what we need to keep pushing forward and keep innovating. And if we try and do it in-house, it will get just sucked into the growth of the business as usual, the just getting stuff done for clients on a day-to-day basis. And the only way we're going to keep pushing ahead with innovation is by having a ring-fenced research and development resource. And the plan currently is that will be fulfilled by Godel. So to sum up Godel in 3 words, I would say thorough, integrated and accessible.
So I think the 3 things I would say is they're structured, methodical and engaged.
To sum up Godel in 3 words, I would say friendly, thorough and smart.